Hello, good morning. It is 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm up and working away. Today I don't have to work at my job at the Kid to Kid. So I'm going to concentrate today on a number of things. We have had, it is September the 19th, actually my only granddaughter's 4-year-old birthday. So I'll have to call her later today and FaceTime with her. And I am working today at home, trying to get a lot of things done. We have had 2 hard freezes, and unfortunately, I never got to do what I needed to do, and that was put the frost cover on because I've been so busy. But we're really at the end of the season anyway. I will take you out later to the garden and show you what I need to do to get prepared, first steps prepared for winter. I also have had a friend that went and cut a ton of firewood for me because I use my wood-burning stove as my main source of heat. I do have a little electric heater that I put on me when I'm sewing because the sewing room is not heated. And I also have a gas burning stove that when the temperatures really dip in the basement, that I turn on so my pipes don't freeze. And also it helps to keep my seedlings going down there. So that's really the only gas I use besides my hot water heater. And believe me, I have to do it because the gas is very expensive. Last month I got my gas bill and it was $15 was all I used to do my hot water heater. But they charged me $40 with taxes and bringing it up the hill. There's a charge, as they call it, up into the mountains. So I don't use my gas to heat my home unless the temperature dropped below 0. And that doesn't happen very often here. Usually if I keep my wood-burning stove going, then I'm okay. And I wear a couple of pairs of heavy socks, sit under a blanket if I'm watching TV, and always wear a sweatshirt. So you can see I have a sweatshirt on this morning because it is chilly. It's in the 30s, high 30s, low 40s. I haven't exactly checked the temperature this morning, but this is mountain living. We got our first 2 freezes, heavy-duty freezes last week, and I just wasn't prepared. I also need to get a lamp for the chickens, not really to keep them laying, but mainly to keep them a little bit warmer in their coop. I plan on using a board, as many boards as I can find, stuffing it full of straw in order to keep them a little bit warmer this winter also. Anyway, this morning I started working early and I made dishwasher soap. Now, there's one thing that I can't give up, and that's my dishwasher. My hands get very, very dry in the wintertime, and they start to crack and they start to bleed, and they're so painful. So my dishwasher soap is one thing that's non-negotiable for me when it comes to cutting electrical bills out. I also have lights on right now, which needs to change. I start turning off lights and start using my oil lamp, which I'm getting ready to go. I need to just clean it up a little bit and put fresh oil in it. And hopefully one day I will be able to purchase a solar power thing, not from the top of my house, but for inside of my house to have things going like my sewing machine, my iron, and my light in order for me to sew in the mornings. I've been using my phone for flashlights at night if I have to get up. And the other little trick that I do is I'm going to be bringing all my solar lights from outside in, the ones that are on stakes that I got at the dollar store, and I use those for night lights. I put them in the windows because Colorado usually is very sunny, and they will get powered up that way. And then in the evening, if I get up to go to the bathroom or let the girls out, girls meaning my 2 dogs, I can use that as guidelines so I don't trip over their bones usually, or anything else in the house. Anyway, I wanted to tell you how I made my dishwasher soap. I got it off of Pinterest. I used Arm & Hammer baking soda. I used citric acid and I used regular baking soda. And then I added about 30 drops of essential oils of lemon to make it smell good. So right now, I'm getting ready to make hand soap. And I have the empty pumpers from when I had money of foaming soap. And it's very easy to do. I have everything that I need. I have a bottle of distilled water that I picked up at the food bank. I have Castile soap that I bought from Simply Essential Oils. And it's 1 tablespoon of this. And then I absolutely love this company, as this made me learn how to make a number of things. And I've gotten all kinds of essential oils. It's called Simply Earth. I'm sorry. I love this company. I love they give you recipe cards of how to make different things. I've saved everything, and I'm going to make that. I also have a teeny tiny little vase that I picked this up at a thrift store. And one of the months they gave us pretty little flowers to put in, and I put them in the bathroom. I will show you those, just like this. And I'm changing the water out and putting fresh oils in that today. So these are the things that I'm going to do before the sun comes up. And then I'll start my day with wood and garden. I have a friend who went, and I bought a pass or a ticket from the county that I live in, from the Forestry Service, and you have to cut at least 2 cords of wood. So he took my car one evening, and he went up there, and they're doing a lot of mitigation in the area that I live in, and I have to take 2 cords. He got about a half a cord. So I need to start working on that, and I was blessed. I asked a friend of mine if I could borrow his splitter in October. So what I'm trying to do now is we did cut 5 dead aspen trees, and I'm going to cut that up today on my saw and start putting the wood away. I have gotten 3 small fires just to get the house warmed up with just kindling that I found and branches from the trees that we did cut down. And that kept me warm for several nights. I absolutely love this little fan, and I will show you. Let me turn the light on in here. This little fan I purchased last year on Amazon. It does not run on electric batteries. It runs from the heat, and it really pushes the wood, or the heat rather, out into the bedroom. I also have a ceiling fan, as you can see. I'm not tall enough to reach it, so my neighbor, who is quite a bit taller than me, will come over and change it to push that heat down, because I do have a cathedral ceiling. So that's another step I need to do, and we'll take it from there. Basically, today I'm winterizing. I also need to get some sewing done and put some more doll clothes on my Etsy site, which is Homestead 8950. And you'll start seeing things coming up. I've been working on different things around the house to get things ready for winter. And I'm preparing. I'm going to do my very best and get as much done as I possibly can today. So I'll check back with you later, and I will show you what I have accomplished with my wood and with my garden. In the meantime, I hope you have a very blessed day.